Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Celtic Way YouTube channel. My name is Ryan McGinley, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Tony Haggerty as we discuss something a little bit different. We're not going to talk about any Celtic news or Celtic gossip or developments or anything like that. We're going to basically sell our website to you today. First of all, Tony, how are you doing?
I'm very well. Yourself? All good?
Things are good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to discussing a bit more of what we do apart from the morning briefings and the pre and post match videos. The sort of bread and butter of what we do day by day on the website. So yeah, as you'll all know, we work for the Celtic Way, which is a website dedicated to writing about Celtic based journalism. Tony and I work 40 hours a week doing writing for this website, and we cannot continue to do the free videos or the pre and post match videos that as always, are sponsored by MPH without your help, supporting the website. So the website is www.celticway.co.uk /subscribe. Right now, we're running a very special offer, 6 months of access for £1. And in that pound, you'll get a free Kyogo Furuhashi print from renowned football artist made by Frankie. Tony, what do you make of this deal, and what are people getting for their pound?
I think everybody has to understand that sponsorship and subscriptions are a huge part of what we do, and it helps us do this on a daily basis. We try and give the best possible journalistic coverage to Celtic that we can, and we can't do it without people's help. So every subscription means a lot to us, but we don't just write we try and cover all bases, don't we, Ryan? We have statistical analysis from the likes of Alan Morrison. We've got scouting reports from Stuart Ross. Yourself and myself will do the opinions and the hot takes. You do a bit of stats bombing as well. You delve into that kind of side of it. So we try and cater for everybody. You know, me being older, I try and cater for the Celtic Daz amongst you who tune in and watch the briefings or have an older memory of Celtic, and I'm 51, sorry, 52, so my memory stretches back a fair time. So you try and cover everything. We try and speak to ex-Celtic players, ex-Celtic managers, anyone connected with Celtic in terms of big interviews. So there's a broad spectrum and wide scope, because basically when we started this, we were kind of given a blank canvas and said run with it. And the 2.5 years we've been around, thankfully, people have subscribed and they seem to enjoy what we do, Ryan. So you said there 40 hours a week and the rest, but it really is something that yourself and myself are particularly proud of, because before we're Celtic heart and soul into this, and there's a lot more to it than just getting up and sitting behind the microphone and talking. And if every time we write something, we want to make it the best. We try and bring our A game to the table every day. We talk long and hard every day, don't we? We have multiple discussions, and sometimes we have discussions late on at night. Some of the best ideas are 1 in the morning, DMs and stuff like that. So it's something that we wouldn't have any other way, and we never really switch off, do we? We kind of eat, live, and breathe Celtic, like a lot of the subscribers do as well. So, there's a lot goes into this. So that's why, you know, uh, offers like this are important to us, but they're also important to people outside. And we thank everybody who's taken up the subscription offer. But it's these things they're quite meticulous in their planning, aren't they, Ryan? We try and be as professional as possible about it. But an international week like this coming up, when there's no club football for a couple of weeks, we try and plan ahead, don't we? For 2 or 3 days ahead, we've got stuff going up on the website, all sorts of stuff there that you can read. So we try and vary that as well, don't we, Ryan?
Yeah, I think the sort of authenticity that people are looking for are the fact that you and I are both supporters of Celtic. Yes, we're journalists, but we're also supporters of Celtic. And this website is like the best of both worlds, because you're still getting that journalistic content, but you're also getting opinions, stats, analysis, scouting from Celtic fans for the Celtic fans as well. It's all Celtic fans that are running this just now at this moment in time, and in doing so and supporting this, you're putting more Celtic fans, more Celtic views out there There's loads of content on just now. Just for example, on this week we've had stats bomb reports from the likes of Kyogo Furahashi's performances, Nicholas Kuhn's performances. We've had a scouting report on the new Dutch keeper that Celtic are seemingly interested in, Vaetsen. We've also got opinion pieces from yourself, Tony, on Kyogo, and I'm sure there's more that are coming day upon day. So there's always content. There's content coming every morning and sometimes the afternoon as well. Sometimes we do double drops and we've got 2 pieces of content a day. Not just that, but you're getting the Q&As as well from the press conferences. You're getting the instant analysis, the player ratings from the game as quickly to full time as possible when we can do them. They will be available on the website as well as post-match press conferences too. So yeah, there is something for absolutely everyone on the website. What would be, in your opinion, Tony, what is it that sets the Celtic Way apart from anywhere else? Like, I know there's other mainstream sources that you can go to, but why should a Celtic supporter go and join the Celtic Way?
I think you've said it there as well. I think you've got 2 people who are firmly committed. They're bona fide supporters of the club, and they do put their heart and soul into it, and they love nothing better than talking about their club, writing about their club, and providing content for fellow Celtic supporters. And the community that they've built up on the Celtic Way speaks for itself. You know, the Celtic Way are competing in a market you probably think is pretty saturated with lots of other excellent Celtic channels, and but we have developed a a following, and we call it a community, don't we? So, and we're particularly proud of that, and they keep coming back, and so much so that there was even people asking Ryan if they're an existing subscriber, can they get the Frankie made by Frankie Kyogo print work. I didn't have the answer to that one, but we'll endeavour to find that out, won't we? And
Yeah,
see if
absolutely.
if they would want that, there's any way they could get that. So that's something else, you know. So those kind of things, and you see the people that come on, and there's recognisable names, and they tell you that they enjoy what you do. The subscribers, they enjoy reading what you write, and as I say, I think that the variety that we have sets us apart. It's not just one person. There's a lot of us that share the writing platform and share, our views and opinions, and we cater for everybody. But I think everybody who writes on the Celtic Way has a specialism, and I think we play to our strengths in that sense, which is why I think sets us apart. And also, I just think that the people who do it are quality people. I
That's
include
it.
yourself mostly in that, and the others who write, Alan Morrison, Stuart Ross as well, and Kevin McKenna, who writes columns too. I just think everybody who contributes is a quality person and very good at what they do.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's we don't pretend to be fan media or anything else. This is a journalistic publication, but we try and bridge that gap between fan media and traditional journalism. We like to be that alternative that are in the middle between the two, which I think there certainly is scope for. And if you are interested in joining this sort of movement that's going about, then please visit www.celticway.co.uk/subscribe. It won't be like this for long. This is a it's only going to be around for a few weeks. I'm not sure on the exact timing of the offer, but it will be a limited time only. So please get involved. If you subscribe now, then you'll be sorted from now until the summer and beyond the summer into September time. So if you do join up and get involved with the Celtic Way, then you're absolutely covered with Celtic's upcoming pre-season tour in America. You've also got all of their transfer stories. I'm sure Stuart Ross will be in about that with transfer reports and scouting reports. He's already got one up already, probably the earliest scouting report ever. But that it was needed for this particular goalkeeper. Stats bomb analysis. We're partnered up with data provider Stats Bomb, so we get all the cutting edge metrics and data provided by StatsBomb in that regard. So if you are looking for the latest cutting edge data and all metrics like that, then look no further than what the Celtic Way have got with regard to their analysis pieces, opinion pieces. They come loads of times, and they're plentiful in their volume as well. So we do accommodate for absolutely everyone, don't we, Tony?
I think that is our USP, the unique selling point of the Celtic Way. We made a conscious decision to try and cover all bases, and there's even, in the past while we've even started to do retro games, and pick out like it's called Haggerty's Heroes as well. Either a cult figure or somebody who was a wonderful servant or player at the club. So we try and we try everything. Well, we turn our attention and minds to everything. There's a big interview coming up as well, I believe, with Mark Reed, former defender at Celtic from the 1980s. If you're of a mind to remember Mark Reed, but it's these things are I think they're interesting, and the feedback that you get from stuff that you do is always positive. So and I think people enjoy that variety. It's not just you're not logging on and seeing the same thing. There's no 2 days are the same with the Celtic Way, which is, I think, is advantageous to ourselves. And I say you've got two guys and yourself and myself who, we've made it our kind of our life to make this a success. And as I say, sponsorship and subscriptions help us make that a success, or turn it into the entity in the Celtic Way kind of social media that's out there, and we've turned it into something that we're particularly proud of. But we only want to continue growing it, don't we, Ryan? And taking it to the nth degree and as far as we can, and we can only do it with the help of sponsorship and subscriptions, and hence why we're flagging up this is the best ever deal, and it's a cracking deal, and that artwork itself alone is worth having, isn't it, Ryan?
It's worth even more than £1, to be honest. It's an absolute bargain, and you're getting the 6 months of access as well on top of that. So if you are interested, and I will keep on saying the link until the cows come home, it's www.celticway.co.uk/subscribe. We will send out the Kyogo print to your billing address at a later date. But if you do subscribe to us just now, you'll be guaranteed to get one of those Kyogo prints in the very near future. I've been Ryan McGinley. I've been delighted to be joined by Tony Haggerty. Tony, is there any final things that you want to say with regard to the website before we finish off today?
I just want to say thank you to everybody that's taken time to subscribe to the new deal. I want to say thank you to our existing subscribers who kept coming back for more. I think we can't do it without them. We've said that before, but we like to involve them, don't we? Hence why we flick up their comments whenever we go live on a briefing, and they're a big part of what we do. And we feel the love at times, and we've felt the love over the past couple of days with new subscribers coming on board as well. And we just try and spread the Celtic Way word, or the gospel of the Celtic Way, to as many people as we can, in the hope that we can get new subscribers. But we value every subscriber that we have, and our existing subscribers are also important to us and precious to us. So I just want to say a big thank you to everybody, new and old, who's subscribed to the Celtic Way, and it's genuinely appreciated. It helps us do what we do every day.
Yep, absolutely. www.celticway.co.uk/subscribe. 6 months of access for £1, and we hope that you can all join us on the Celtic Way. Cheers, guys.